Today we're going over the second house new moon from the Moonology book in our series in just a minute. Hey guys, I'm Mel from Melsdivination. I'm the owner, the operator, and the creator here. And sometimes we do astrology. We do Witchy Wednesdays, Flip Through Fridays, and we do live tarot pulls. This is the second video in a series of 12 for the second house of the new moon. I have been using the book Moonology for my viewers, for myself, for moon magic for a very long time now. So if you're new and you didn't know, that's what we do here. And I have created this system now where I'm recording all of the materials so that you can have them for reference in the future. How do you know if the new moon is in your second house? You need to look at your personal natal chart and find where your second house is. So let's say the new moon is coming up in Taurus and your Taurus house is the fifth house. So that's where you would look, okay? So we're going over all of the different things that are advised by Yasmin Boland to do during this new moon in your second house. Now, I have shortened some of the things that she talks about because they are long. This is going to be a lengthy video. And I do want to just start before saying anything about the whole thing, that these are all general guidelines, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, do what works for you. I don't personally do every single thing I'm going to read through here. It's just some resources for you to consider, all right? And that's it. We're going to get right into this. Every house video and setup is exactly the same, give or take a few little things, but they all have the same kind of basic outline. And if you watch all of them, you'll start to see how they are connected. So the second house is known as your cash, property, and values zone. This is about cash and property and your talents and assets. You can expect money and possessions to be in focus this month and visualize yourself in an ideal home, happy with loved ones. Keeping in mind, is my life stable? And if not, what steps do I need to do to make it so? The messages for the moon this month is the moon can help you start over financially. It's a time to remember your own fabulousness and magnificence. It gives you a special chance to take a look at your assets. And I'm not just talking about the ones in the bank. It's a deeper attitude than that. What do you have to offer the world? Value yourself and others will follow suit. It also asks you to take a look at and work on your self-worth and self-esteem. Love thyself. There's nothing wrong and everything right about doing this. Income, finances, and budgets all figure in now. And how can you find some stability in these areas? This new moon supports you as you work on these parts of your life. Believing in yourself is a first step. The higher you rate yourself, the higher others will rate you. And I'm not talking about bragging here, more deep down self-belief. Make financial management a top priority this month. Think about what you really value and about what you have to offer to the world. The meditation, should you choose to use it, she advises to recite the following sentence before you start your regular meditation. I believe in myself and what I have to offer the world. The ritual is just after making your new moon wishes, write yourself a check for the amount of money that you would like to receive. No amount is too small or too big. Things to do: start a savings account, pay your bills, taxes, debt, etc. Hire an accountant if it's all too much. Showcase your talents, get a neck and shoulder massage, invest in an expensive neck cream, make love in the countryside, which I find bizarre because what does that have to do with all the other things, but that's what it says. So I'm sharing that with you. Top 3 affirmations. Repeat 1 or 3 daily during this new moon in the coming next 4 weeks. Number 1, I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Number 2, thank you, universe. All my needs are provided for. Number 3, I am worth it. The essential oil advised to use this month is a wonderful oil for calming any fears that you may have around money is ylang ylang. It's a very relaxing oil, just what you need if you have money worries. Breathe in deeply and remember that money is energy and responds to our emotions. Numerological energy of this month is number 2, which reminds people to work on loving yourself. If you've been comparing yourself to other people, it is time to stop that. Get in touch with your feminine side, even if you're a male or a female. The mantra to use this month is LAM, L-A-M, chanted out loud or silently every day while you're in the shower, before or after meditating, or at any other time that feels right to you. It works to boost the chakras of the month. The 3D chakra. Work on the root chakra. This is what the root chakra looks like. I have chakra cards. I didn't do this in the first house because I forgot. But this is considered the base chakra or the bottom number 1 chakra, okay? AKA Moonology. I probably didn't say that right, but I will write it down here so you know what I'm talking about. This month by visualizing a spinning red light at the top of your legs. This will help to ease any fears you may have about your material needs being met. This chakra is where we store our fears about safety and survival. Once it is in good order, our finances can start to flow more freely and we can feather our nests. That is not a phrase I would usually use. 5D chakra is the base chakra, which is also kind of this, but the base chakra in the 5D world is platinum. It exudes joy. Think of a child playing happily, laughing without a care in the world, and you will tune into the feeling. Activate this chakra by visualizing shimmering platinum around the top of your legs. Your material needs will be met with greater ease than ever before. The guiding archangel. Now, I started using cards to share with you guys. I don't have an archangel card for this one, so you guys are just going to have to look it up yourself. This archangel is Shamuel, can be helping with anything you ask for assistance with, but his special subjects include helping humans in our lifelong quests for relationships, friendships, the right job, and inner peace. To connect with Archangel Shamuel, simply say his name and ask for help. Dearest Archangel Shamuel, please be with me this month as I find my way. With your help and guidance, I can reach my full potential in all areas of my life. Thank you. Guiding goddess, now this one I do have, is Abundantia. I always say her name. I always have a hard time saying her name. It's like abundance. Abundantia is how I think you say it. I always mispronounce that one. She was a divine personification of abundance and prosperity in the religion of ancient Rome. She is most often depicted holding a cornucopia. Yep, she's holding a cornucopia in here in this picture that overflows with bounty. It pours forth abundance, good luck, good fortune, success, and endless opportunities. Her name means plenty or overflowing with riches. She is most certainly the go-to prosperity goddess if you have any financial issues. And the card actually says, prosperity, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. This is from the Goddess Guidance decks from Doreen Virtue. And what I personally do, I don't really work with the archangels and the goddesses every single new moon. But what I do is I will take this card out of my deck and I'll place it on my altar and I'll just leave it there for the month. And I'll check in a meditation occasionally when I can. So that's just a Mel thought there for you. 2 more things and then we're wrapping this up. The universal law this month is known as the law of vibration, which states that everything in the known universe vibrates. It moves and travels in circular patterns. Similarly, our thoughts, words, feelings, and desires are all vibration too. Raising our vibrations through singing, dancing, chanting, beautiful music, or meditation will help us align with the universe. And then the final thing to think about this month is the heavenly ray. The second ray, which is blue, is governed by Master Joshua and overseen by the Christ Lord, oh boy, Maitreya, I will put it here. It anchors source wisdom and is known to help us mere mortals with our spiritual development. If working on your spiritual development is something you would like to do, bring the color blue to mind regularly during your meditation this month. Now, I do just want to give a quick little Mel tidbit here. If you actually followed everything that I just talked about, you literally would have red for your root chakra, platinum for your base chakra, and then blue for your heavenly ray. Those are 3 separate colors that she's advising you to work with this month. Take one, take none. There's nothing wrong with you if you don't do any of that. I don't do any of it, okay? So I am just sharing this information with you to keep in mind. Maybe I would meditate with the 3D chakra, but I'm not really into the heavenly ray thing or the 5D chakra. I feel like that's a little bit more on the new agey spiritual path than it is on the grounded witchcraft path. But that's just how I operate. That is all for this video. I hope you found it informative and I hope you use it. When you do get to the time in your life that the new moon is in your second house, I would love you to comment on this video below. This is going to stay up until further notice, these videos. So if it ends up in Taurus and Taurus is your second house, comment, hey, new moon in Taurus, this is my second house, or whatever. Feel free to share this video. Again, I don't own the Moonology information. I am just putting it into a more digestible, approachable way for you guys. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye for now.